boy diggies and diamonds and Tim, you shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them.
Hey, y'all Asians just get good grades and go to colleges because y'all just better at cheating. That's racist. Racist. You can't say that. You ain't black. You don't know what we've been through, though.
You're gonna call that the disproportionate crime rates against Asians by black criminals? That's a statistical fact. Are they ever gonna call them out? Are you jealous because we do better than you? All of you put together? Asians never complain. Asians never complain.
Why do you keep using this? Because it comes from China. It's not racist at all, no, not at all. It comes from China. That's why. It comes from...
Acting like dumbass animals. Worry, I'm not expecting an apology. Never met an animal that can say sorry. Horrendously wrong answers by copying off of Shanae in them. This is
copying off of Shanae in them.
We believe Trump will win again for the third time. We believe Trump will win again for the third time.
Before y'all come in the comments and be like, oh yeah, being a Trump supporter does not mean you're racist. 9.5 times out of 10, if you support Trump, you're racist. Why would you want to support somebody that caused the freaking crimes towards Asians? Why would you want to support somebody that wanted to build a wall? Why would you want to freaking support somebody that literally called black people thugs and criminals? Then people can racially profile us 10 times even more. Come on now.
So what I'm about to show you is probably one of the most disgusting things I've seen to date. And it's the most least violent part of the video that just happens to be violent as well. To me personally, this and that George Floyd video are the hardest videos I've ever had to make. Assuming you haven't seen this video before. These three disgusting men got in an altercation with women whose ages vary from 16 up. In the first part of the video, you see two girls frustrated at one of the men, so they swing on him and start hitting him. Both groups fight and the scuffle is broken up. As these girls were walking away, this scumbag of the earth walks up to the young black teen, grabs her by the hair and drags her off the elevated balcony. Then this Asian man to the left hops down and proceeds to stomp her out, while the man on the right kicks her in the face and the man in the middle throws haymakers. Tell me what you mean by women have no reason to be afraid. The picture's clear.
And we're back with new news. I just got compared to Hitler for speaking on people discriminating against blacks globally. Please don't give me that much credit. I'm not that famous yet. Pregnant black woman gets denied entry into Chinese hospital. Her and her husband were denied because they were black. All she wanted was a normal ultrasound. I don't know about in their culture, but you have to treat the woman with a lot more respect than that. Like, come on. This is blatant racism and being anti-black and black hate. Blatant. My question is, will you address this situation? Or are you just going to scream in the comment section that no one's going to care about?
This man told this African American to get out of his neighborhood because it was a no N-word free zone and he was a raging racist. This man went and raped African American women specifically because he knew that no one would listen to them if they brought a case against him. This man was beating a black woman in a nail salon. This girl got shot and killed in the head by an Asian American woman who thought she was stealing orange juice, just to find out that she had the money for the orange juice in her hand the entire time. This man watched George Floyd die and did nothing. This man shot and killed an unarmed black man who was raising his daughter by himself and got no jail time. People do bad things, but those people are not a representation of the community they come from. Just like the Asian community isn't responsible for the actions of these people in the video, neither are certain black people for those attacked. You're being so divisive.
You think the N-word is just a word? Go on then, say it. Put yourself on TikTok and say N-word.
Y'all notice how he's Asian, right? Wow, he's a person of color too?
Just don't understand how some of my followers are really this fucking stupid. First of all, BLM isn't advocating for violence against Asian people. That's your first mistake. Secondly, even if black people were disproportionately targeting Asian people, that doesn't invalidate the issues within the black community. I would urge you to educate yourself on intersectionality. Lastly, we can make some logical assumptions based off the absolute fact that hate crimes against Asian people went up when Donald Trump started saying things like Chinese virus and Kung flu. And since the majority of people who voted for Donald Trump were white, we can make a reasonable assumption that white people are the ones committing crimes, like this worthless piece of shit here. Clearly, I took a wrong turn when I started making content, and that wrong turn was making you feel like you had a safe space to spew ignorance and hatred. You are fundamentally uneducated, and you are more than welcome to stop by my stream anytime for that education. Or you can do what you're probably going to do, and you can just unfollow me.
Stop feeling entitled to black support. Stop feeling entitled to black voices. Stop feeling entitled to black people, period. We are human beings. We have the right to be tired. We have the right to be overwhelmed. We have the right to be drained. See, what a lot of y'all don't seem to want to, get through your head is that black people have had an entirely different experience in this country. So for y'all to be looking towards black people every time an injustice happens, whether it includes us or not, is ridiculous. Do you think that we just don't have feelings? Do you think that we are just 24-hour service on call? That is ridiculous. We are human beings. We are more than just activists. We are more than just our oppression. We are more than just liberations. We are literal human beings. Stop it. It is trash at this point.
It doesn't taste like nothing, this fucking fufu. Fucking go, nigga. Exactly, dough. Fufu. And what is that, beef? Nah.
So I am currently in the beauty supply store in Norwood by Xavier University. And I had somebody following me so closely. Like every time I turned, he turned. Like it was real ridiculous, right? A staff member approached me like, you okay? Because they saw the stuff going on. So I politely told them when I came to the front how I felt as a patron of this store. Like I was being intimidated because I was black and I did not need to be followed because I'm not gonna steal. The gentleman here proceeds to then get smart with me, start talking in whatever Korean or whatever language he speaks, and start yelling. So then I start getting loud too. Like, look, no, you need to understand. You guys are minorities as well, and it's wrong to treat people like that. We patronize them, and then they treat us with disrespect. They got their phones on me. I don't care about none of that. They threatened to call the police on me. But what they need to understand is, like I told them, call the police. Because I have a right to express how I feel as a patron of this store. I said that you also should probably, let's do this together, sis. I said that you all should probably understand that how customers feel when you all are being rude.
Oh no, I hope I don't fall.
Bitch, I don't fuck with niggas cause they fool.